Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. I hope you enjoyed it with your family, your friends, your significant other, yourself. You're just by yourself. I don't know.
Are you supposed to say, I hope you had a marvelous weekend?
Hey, well, not everybody wants to say marvelous all the time. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope you guys had a good weekend though. And I appreciate you guys for being here. For those that missed the oldie show, you guys missed a good one. And we do have, I already have like 3 more lists ready for you. NORBEEZ, how was your weekend, bro?
It was great, bro. I mean, just did a lot of work. That's it. That's all. And that's about it for now.
Get off your phone, NORBEEZ. Get off your phone.
I'm sorry. I just got a message from a very big person, a very big person.
We know Tony's messaging you.
No.
We already know.
Not that person. But a very big person, though.
You want to give us the scoop? Come on, give us the tea.
Well, it's not too often that a great man by the name of Mr. Big D messages you.
Oh, is that who's messaging you?
Yeah. He's the one that does a lot of the shows for, like, let's say Little Rob. Baby
It's an actual person.
Yeah, it's an actual person.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna let him, because he's up there. I gotta let him know that I gotta do this right here because this is important right now.
Of course, it's important. You don't want to lose your job, do you?
No.
So you let Mr. D know that the real Mr. D said that he's gonna have to wait. Look at you all serious. Well, you don't even text me back like that.
No, I don't.
Dang, you see? I'm glad you guys are witnessing this. And you guys say that I pick on this guy right here. Not true. Look at him. Look how serious he is. You know how fast his thumbs are moving right now? Look at you, NORBEEZ. Man, on my show. Crazy.
Apologies.
All right.
But if somebody that is that big messages you kind of have to reply. Especially, since I tend to try to be as much as I can in the music industry.
Let me tell you something. Nobody ever, no other man should be big in your eyes.
Not even you.
Not even me.
Especially you.
Not even me. Especially me.
What about my dad?
Yeah, that's your line, homie. That's your bloodline.
Okay, so.
But don't ever say this man and get all wet over another man.
Okay. All right.
I told you this from the gate since I met you.
The saltiness is coming out.
It's not saltiness.
The peanut butter and jelly is being spread.
Charles, you would love it to be spread. So anyways, welcome in. Enough with all that. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend.
Most definitely.
We're glad you're here. Thank you. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, we hope you do. If you haven't became a member yet, NORBEEZ, want to tell them how to do it?
Yes, just go into the Marvelous Minds channel and you could click on join, and there you'll have 2 options. You could either be a Marvelous Minds member, and also if you want to get that little extra more help, you could be a Marvelous Active member. We do appreciate both of you, everyone that signed up, because we got over 100 of you extremely beautiful members following us, and we appreciate it because, it really does help support us, to put in the work, the effort,
especially JEDI.
To make... Dang!
Thank you, JEDI. Thank you.
All right.
For making time to help the channel.
Okay, I see you spreading that jelly a little bit more.
You would love to spread it. Stop talking about jelly being spread. All right, come on. Go ahead, NORBEEZ. What were you saying? My bad.
Yeah, so just click on any of those 2, and like with membership, you do get access to past music shows that YouTube does allow us to keep on there. And also you get to get exclusive content for members when you get to see the JEDI out there with Marvelous out there on the streets of LA, showing you places that, some of our audience aren't from LA, and some of them are from different cities or different parts of the California. So they don't generally get a chance to see LA the way we see it. And I'm glad that we made a special section for members to be able to go and walk with Marvelous, and as the JEDI follows them to show you a side of LA that maybe most people don't get to show you or you never seen before. So it's definitely a very cool that Jedi is doing that. So much love to Jedi for producing that and editing that, and because it does take a lot of work to make all that happen. To make all of this happen in general, it takes a lot of work, and we appreciate all the support, especially you members, especially you super chatters, especially most importantly the subscribers, but even maybe more the ones that hit the like button.
Thank you, homie. Appreciate that.
Hey.
All right, let's get some shout outs to everybody. Welcome in Lisa Duran. We got Rootster in the chat. No Cap. Eileen Barajas. Mary Lou. All you girls are highly appreciated. We appreciate you so much. The Red Cat. Always a pleasure, homeboy. Shout out to the Red Cat. Who else do we got? Truth Hurts. Welcome in, homie. I appreciate you. Denise Castillo, representing that 714 Orange County area. We always appreciate you, homegirl. Always. Jedi, we got Jedi in the chat. If you guys haven't heard him play the guitar, homeboy gets down. I vouch for that. He gets down. He knows how to make great videos and edit them.
Let me get the mop. Let me get the mop because I see a little puddle.
Look at who's all jealous over there.
I see a little puddle down there.
Yeah,
let me get that mop.
There's a puddle under your chin.
I don't want you to slip and fall.
Shout out to Sal, always bringing the jokes to the chat. We appreciate you, homeboy. Celabura Barrio Norwalk, appreciate you and all the homies. Say what's up to your little brother. Cubo, big shout out to all you guys. We got Ponch Tattoo in the San Diego area. If you guys are in San Diego, that beautiful city, it's my second home. I always say it. I love San Diego. It's so beautiful over there. Go visit the homie and get tatted. We got here's a new too much fee. Welcome in. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl because you don't got a picture, but respects to you. Who else do we got? I already said Lisa. We got Julie Ochoa. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We got 702 Caveman. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you're doing good, homie. Some of my respects always. We got Bob and Medicine. I appreciate you too. You're tubing. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got Oni in the chat, 64. Man, I think you're a day oneer, huh? Oni's a day oneer, huh?
Oh, most definitely.
He'd been here for a minute. We got Infinity Carranzas. I appreciate you, Infinity. Thank you for being here. Carlos Sabelos. I appreciate you, homie. I hope your dog is doing good, and much respect and prayers your way, homie. We got, who else? We got Das Shiznit. I like that name. That name's dope.
The Shiznit?
Das Shiznit he has. Das Shiznit. I like that name. Yeah, if I missed you guys, if I missed anybody, my bad. We got Green Eyes in the chat as well. 805 Plumbing. NORBEEZ, go for it.
805 Plumbing on call 24/7 from the city. No, I'm sorry. The city of San Diego. Always on call 24/7. Make sure if you have any pipe problems, any drainage. Actually, yeah, I could have used them this weekend because I did have some plumbing problems, but I'll get into that another time. But if you are looking for a plumber that knows how to lay pipe, give him a call.
Oh, okay, good. I like the way you ended it like that, homie, because you usually go real far with the pipelines. All right. Anyways, welcome in, Nadine. I appreciate you for being here. We got Rankers World. Big shout out to Rankers World. Go follow his channel, watch his content. Appreciate you for being here as well. I think that's it. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, my apologies. Angel Dust. There's one. I miss you. Oh, Juan Casas. I miss you too, homie. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Chanok. Welcome in. And I think that's it. That's all we got. Oh, Box Dog. We got OG Box Dog. If you haven't heard the homeboy rap, he can rap. All right. Niner gang member. Always a pleasure, homie. Welcome in. Let me see. Who else? Oh, man. I'm not going to read some of these comments. But anyways, go for it, NORBEEZ. Are you still texting that vato or what?
No.
Damn, you're about to get jumped, fool.
No, I'm looking at the questions.
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 Don't be stalking other podcasters, fool. If you want to learn about prison yards and how to make a spread, homie, and about not dropping the soap.
I think we're getting at spread levels right now as far as the economies.
Dang.
We're getting there.
What economy?
I'm about to, I think spread episodes are going to get big again.
They probably will, man.
Shout out to Platinum Details also.
Oh, Platinum in chat.
Make sure you hit him up. He's the only man in North Hollywood that can make your car look wetter than a WAP.
Hey. Unless NORBEEZ sits on your car, then it's going to be super wet. All right, NORBEEZ, want to go for it with the questions, and then we're going to get to what we're going to do the show about tonight.
All righty. So, as always, first come, first serve, and we're going to start it with the first one. Shout out to...
Go for it, bro. What were you gonna say?
Jigs,
Who were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Go ahead. I'll be honest who I was gonna say, but go ahead. Who were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say shout out to the Red Cat Upper.
Oh, I was gonna say Brad Pitbull. I just seen him in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, shout out to Brad Pitbull.
All right, go for it.
All right. So Lades, shout out to Lades. He says, NORBEEZ, have you ever thought about doing a show on the criminalization of weed? I can't say that word so early in the show. In the 1920s, and how the government tried to indirectly associate it with Mexican immigrants by labeling it marijuana. Also, a show about Zoot Suit riots would be cool. Now, as far as I have it, to my knowledge, I don't think it necessarily has to do more with immigrants. I think it has to do mostly with, brown indigenous people that were here. Before it was Mexico, before it was New Spain. I like to think that was always used amongst our tribes.
Got a question?
Yeah.
This is a very important question. I want to know why he's asking you the question on when you're going to do it on the show.
Damn.
That's what I want to know.
Lattice, he want to know.
When is NORBEEZ going to do it on his show, you mean? I think that's what you meant, homie. I don't know if you meant that on Mark, because this is turning into a whole Norberless mind show. He already named himself Norberless, for all you guys that don't know, on Instagram.
I didn't name myself.
Yes, you did. Fool, don't lie. I'll call my brother right now.
Live chat name.
No, shut the hell up. He's a liar, man.
Don't talk about the group chat.
Man, he's a liar. He names himself Norberless. His camera, whatever the hell lens, is getting bigger than my camera. He's answering all the questions. He's dropping calls. Damn, NORBEEZ, you're just taking over the show. He's texting while I'm doing the show.
I think he's talking about my channel.
No, he wasn't talking about your channel.
NORBEEZ Worldwide Activities, because I haven't been on there in months, months. I think since last year. So I do apologize to everybody that does follow me on my channel.
And why haven't you been? How come you haven't been on your show? Really,
I mean, it's just been difficult with working here, working there. I'm working everywhere. I'm doing I do photography, videography.
Taking pictures of yourself in the shower isn't videography, homie.
I go with other artists to work with them. As far as working as promotional stuff. Like I said, even tonight, right now, that somebody like Big D messaging me and giving me some flowers. That was for me.
So the Big D gave you flowers now. Man, I can't believe you're saying all that. This is all gonna get clipped.
I appreciate it because it shows that what I'm doing as far as my work outside of here, it shows, and people, pretty big people are recognizing it, and I gotta appreciate that. You get to a point where you wonder, why are you still doing this? Is anybody even looking? And then
Norberless, you are a hood celebrity, homie. I just gonna let you. I tell you that all the time. You are, bro. A lot of people know you.
But but that's why as far as when somebody hits me up on the streets and does say, "Oh shit, hey NORBEEZ, what's up?" That still trips me out because I'm not used to that. I know you say that people know me, but I don't know. It trips me out. I'm like, oh, how do I know you? And
the thing that sucks about podcasting or being behind cameras, that everybody knows you, bro, and you don't know everybody. So you don't know who's gonna come at you sideways. Yeah. You don't know who doesn't agree with your opinions or your beliefs or whatever. So you have to kind of watch your step.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the most part, thankfully, everywhere I go, the good part is that everywhere I go, I pretty much know everybody. Everybody knows me. So that's the good part. They'll know if anybody's looking at me weird, and thankfully I got a lot of good people around me that have my back when I'm out there. So that's cool. I can appreciate that.
Cool.
All right, next question. Let's see. This from Magic Wolf says, "What happened to the reptilian show? Do you think the serpents in the garden was one? In Jewish myth, he took on 2 feet, was 7 feet tall, had wings, could speak, and was intelligent." That sounds to me like a dragon.
Okay, so look at the story of the Anunnaki, right? Or even all the temples that are scribed with what they tell you. The story is that they're giving you knowledge with the pine cone, right? and that represents your pineal gland. But nobody references the pineal gland back then as that. You know what I mean? What that was the knowledge of planting grain and their seed. Okay, that's what that represented. But you know, over time things are changed. So what I believe that story that has been incorporated into biblical history is that story of the reptilians or the Anunnaki.
Yeah.
You know, teaching certain things, or what you would consider the fallen angels or the seed of the fallen angels, giving certain knowledge. Like just a bunch of them. Like I mean, you read the book of. Oh no, you didn't even read the book of Enoch. You heard the audio book,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I can't. For me, reading it just gets me all.
But you remember all the angels.
Oh yeah, the audio book. Yeah.
Yeah, that taught certain things. You know, the like Lattice asked about the bud, right?
Yeah,
In the 1920s.
Yeah.
So they referenced that in the book of Enoch, where they taught there was a certain angel for everything, a certain angel for blood sacrifices, a certain angel for that taught all the herbs and stuff, and how you could manipulate your mind or make you astral project to a certain level. And then there was other angels that just every angel was for something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. Not be long-winded about it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. It's a trip though, you know, because you wonder how much of it. I always say, you know, that stuff they taught them on the other on the other continents. They didn't teach that here, and I want to say that because they still practice it. They still
What?
practice it as far as like weaponry, as far as using black magic, as far as sacrifice rituals. You know, they still practice that on the other side.
They practice it here too. What do you mean?
Well, no, I don't think they
Oh
practice it
no!
here.
Yes, they do practice it here.
And I say this because they in the Bible they teach you how to give a life for a favor.
What do you think one of the main places that witches go for their witchcraft, or to earn their rite of passage to become a witch?
I mean, where do they go?
Yeah, where in Mexico do they go? In Mexico.
Okay, I know where you're talking about.
Exactly.
I know where you're talking about. And honestly, I can't say anything because I never been to it. I never seen what they do. So I can't really say.
And you're not going to see what they do unless you're inducted into that.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know where that where it lies as far as religion, as far as their beliefs. Like who exactly is it that they're believing in, or who are they worshiping? Who are they asking favors from? Like who is their deity or their god maybe? You know, that I would like to know that. I would really like.
I know, but you're making a broad statement that they just do it over there.
Well, yeah, because I think about, for instance, that they were the big believers that a lot of their women were practicing that. I mean, they were the ones that were burning them at the stake. They were the ones that were hanging them. They were the ones that were like decapitating them because they honestly believed that they were all practicing that, and they were part of it. And they made pacts with demons.
Mm.
You know, you hear that more there. When you hear about our tribes, our old stories, you don't hear about things like that. You hear like the brujeria stuff, but oddly enough, a lot of that stuff they practice from the Bible stuff.
Well, there's one tribe, the Anasazi, that they try to you know.
Well, that one's a very interesting tribe.
You know,
with the mask, right?
And also you know, a lot of the places that they call granaries, those were shamans, those were high priests that would stay up there, and you go up there to have your vision, you know, explained.
I like to think the tribes here, they have something in common with like monks, you know, because you know how monks they have to they make a humming sound for their meditations and for their chants, right?
Okay.
And in tribes here, they pretty much do a similar situation where they don't say a word, they make a sound also.
Let me see the sound.
Nah, I'm not gonna insult them. I'm not gonna disrespect the tribe by trying to imitate a sound. But you hear it. You hear them doing it in their powwows.
But that was all in our stories. That was all in our stories, because sound creates frequency that manifests energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
But that's what I'm saying. We use sound as a way to like connect with nature, spirituality. Where you know, on that side of the world, they use words. You know, they use their language. They use the tongue to spell.
Okay, but well, that became something, you know, part of the English language, right? but it's still the same. It's still, you know, our songs are words. You know what I mean? Theirs just became a whole language. We could have did the same thing with ours, where our songs, we could create a language out of it, and we did. We created names that meant something, things of pure energy and pure light, not darkness.
Yeah.
You know. But go ahead, bro. My bad. I'm gonna be all long on that question.
That was a good one.
Get yelled at.
All right.
Hey, welcome in, Ranting. Appreciate you, homie. CIA, I appreciate you. D-Boy, appreciate you. Welcome in.
Shout out Chicano Cali and Twitty.
OG Tweety's in here.
We got Spring. That's Spring or Spring? We got Tony Vision in La Casa.
Who?
Tony.
Oh, Tony A?
We got Tony A in La Casa. Shout out to Tony A.
Tony.
With the yo question mark.
I got a question for Tony. Tony.
Shout out para arte.
If you're listening, Tony, did NORBEEZ ever do this on your show where he was texting other men? And being all what is it? What do you call it? What do you call it when you're like mesmerized by an actor or a celebrity? You're starstruck.
Well,
hey, because you're starstruck right now, homie. When you were texting,
no.
you're like, "Oh, Mr. D, Big D's texting me.
Big D.
Do you have a towel, Marvelous, to sit on? Because Big D is texting me." That's what you said right now.
No, he is a person that I admire his work. I especially for the fact that he tends to put a lot of his work and business into making money for raza, and then I can appreciate somebody that puts a lot of time and effort into making sure that, you know, our people get entertained.
All right. Anyways, next question. Welcome in para_arte. If you haven't seen him on TikTok, go give him a follow. Vida Maravilla. Where in the hell have you been at?
Is that Vida Maravilla?
Yeah, that's Vida right there. Shout out to Vida. Appreciate you. Chosen.
Shout out Julio Ochoa.
Welcome in. Wes, welcome in, homie. Appreciate you being here.
Shout out OBS.
All right, go ahead. Next one. Okay,
next one's gonna be Marvelous. Who is Michelle Lamy? Any thoughts on her?
Ooh, can you put up a picture? So people can see this. You guys ever grow up and your grandma was washing dishes or whatever, and maybe she didn't have a sponge and she used an old rag to wash her dishes, and then you leave it there all wet and it gets all dried and petrified and just hard right there? That's who we're going to talk about right now. Come on, NORBEEZ. I know you could get a picture, homie. Come on.
Yeah. Hold on.
I want them to get a visual of who this person is right here. We're going to show you a picture right now. Apologies.
Michelle. Oh, she scared me as soon as I popped it out.
Why are you talking like that, NORBEEZ? Hey, Tony didn't answer my question. Where is he at? Ooh. That's it.
Let me.
Did you get it or no?
Yeah, I got it. Give me 1 second.
All right,
though.
1 second. And just to let you guys know, we're going to be taking a lot of phone calls tonight. Right now in a little bit, because I want to hear from you. Let's put it like that.
Hey.
Let's give another shout out. Chingaderas is in the chat.
It's not the best picture there, but you know, it's there.
Tony is in the building.
She's right next to you for her picture.
Oh, hell, why you got to put her next to me?
I don't want her next to me.
Put her on top of you.
Ew.
Move your picture down and put her on top of you, NORBEEZ. Just how you like it.
Man, and this lady's like super wealthy, you know, aristocrat-like.
Okay, so this petrified rag right here. Yeah, it sure reminds me of one of those old dish towels, homie. Like, that's all, you know what I mean? You need to wash it. It's just collecting mildew, and I don't care. Don't hate on me because I'm talking masa.
Tony, say if you could ask again the question
about this one. I'll ask right now. But this one right here is into a lot of bad things, and one of the big things that she's into is Saturn worship, which I've explained to you, and we've gone into great detail about what Saturn worship is. Also known as the Satan or Satan or Saturday or Saturn. It's all Saturn worship, or Kaaba, Allah, the black cube. It's all the same thing. Okay. It has a lot to do with energy, and she does a lot of stuff in manipulating certain celebrities or up and coming influencers. See, the thing with these people is that They feel if you become somebody and you create a following or gather a following, a harem of people, or gather masses that are gravitating towards your energy, they could create a deity or what is considered a deity out of you. And even though they're worshiping what they consider as a celebrity, whatever that celebrity gets into, they end up worshiping that. So if it is a god, if it is a deity, whatever it is, you're bringing your energy along with that. And to give you an example, when you have a concert or it's a singer, that singer is up there singing their song or whatever, you know, going through their rituals, and you go gather in that conference, which is it is a conference, you're giving your energy to their energy, which is a form of worshiping the same God that they're worshiping, not knowing, you know. So that's why you see a lot of things happen. But this one's into the most. You know, you got to go through certain rituals even before you even get to hang out with her. And one of them is oh my god, I can't remember her name right now. She's almost at the same level as she is. You guys might know the name Bronovich. I think it's Bronovich.
Oh yeah, that other lady. That's the one that made that went viral because she was sitting in front of that old guy and made him cry. And
yeah, so that's one witch that's under this one right here. Okay, and in order for you to and it's all invitation. It's not like you could just raise your hand and say, hey, I want to be part of you, you know, I want to do what you're doing. You have to be invited, and you have to stay up to 3 to 6 months with these people and learn what they're learning and their manifestation of energy. So a lot of people that walk around here, or they say that they're into worshiping Lucifer, or, you know, drawing the pentagram. Those are beginner stages of what this is really about. You know, this is about the full moon. This is about bloodletting. This is about the opposite of everything that was true and organic. It is the bottom energy. Some people try to manipulate you in saying that it's good, but once you open that door and you realize who you're worshiping, the lucid one, which they would be essentially the light bearer, you learn that it's everything that's just demonic, you know, and you invite that into your spirit and even into your bloodline, you know. So you got to be careful. That's who this woman is right here. They do a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about on a further episode that I still have to edit because it's just too graphic, some of the videos that I do have to show you. But it has to do with the younger ones and what they do with their blood. You know, a lot of people know it as frazzle drip. There is interviews of certain officers that have given their testimony on what they saw on videotapes regarding one of the Clintons. You know her name, and a couple of other people. You know, her secretary of staff, and you know, I got all those videos for you guys. So I know.
But I just read a comment from Ranting with Ramos. Yeah, nasty, bro. You getting too graphic with that one.
All right, but anyways, be careful who you're giving your energy to. You know, especially what artists. You know, there was something that happened at the Coachella, right?
Oh yeah, that one. There were several things there. Yeah, several things that happened.
One of them, a video that's going viral right now on TikTok and Instagram, is one of them. What rapper was it?
I don't know his name. He's like a new artist, I think.
A new artist, and morphing into a demonic figure on camera. So that's one of them.
They're not even hiding it anymore. Shout out to our token white guy, Truth Hurts.
All right, go for it, NORBEEZ.
All right. Next is from Truth. Yes. He says, what is your thoughts on AI? I just seen a video on TikTok, a rapper kissing another rapper. That's crazy. It looked real. What are people going to believe anymore?
Facts.
I think it was real.
Was it? Which one?
I don't know. There's a lot of rappers.
Anyways, AI.
DL.
Yeah, there's a lot of suspect rappers, but I do believe it could be used in the good way. I think AI could be used in the good way if you're using it properly, but I do believe that it's being manipulated for the worst things. You know what I mean? Everything's AI. What? No, what are you laughing at?
Tony said, "Ask me again."
Oh, What was I gonna ask him?
Oh, would you ask about
Oh,
me?
if you were ever so excited over a vato on his
he
show.
ever see me?
Look at you, get all excited, Norbee. Look at your face. Look at your face. Look at your face right now. Oh, smiles right now, blushing. Anyways, that was the question. If he had ever interrupted your show and started texting a man all wet. Wasn't it? Was it not?
Why do you say it like that?
Chat, was that not the question? Answer me, homie.
You're all peanut butter and jelly.
If you can. No, I'm not, boo. There's a time and a place. You got to know that. There's a time and a place. And on this show, homie, that's not the time. All right. Anyways, what else were we talking about right now?
About AI.
Oh yeah, AI. I think it's bad. I think a lot of stuff. They use videos of me. Of my,
oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, they use. I was actually the first video that dude used, whoever that was. And it was a video of me at King Taco.
I was like, what the hell? When the hell did they put him doing a commercial?
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, it's all on the person what they're using it for. So I mean, you could use it. I'm sure you guys use that Chat GBT and whatever. NORBEEZ uses the LGBT.
Let me take this one down. It's still up.
Who? They're hating or what?
No, Lemmy. No, the chick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take your picture down. She's staring at you, Norbeez.
Tony said, WTF? Nah.
Oh, see, you didn't do it on his show.
The hell nah.
But you'll come and disrespect my show. All right, come on. Next question, Norbeez. So we can get the show started.
All right. Next question is Face Reality. He says, do you think Spanish people take pride of their ancestors for conquering a lot of land? Cause vice versa, how would you feel if Aztecs conquered and controlled other people's lands?
Well, Mexica did do that. They did conquer other tribes. You know what I'm saying? Not every tribe, but we're talking about the pride of the issue, right?
Yeah.
So for instance, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
And for who asked that question right now?
Face Reality.
Face Reality. Ask yourself this, bro. I know I'm gonna answer your question with all respect, but ask yourself this: if you were next to a Spaniard, right? Say you went to go visit Italy, homie. You're in Rome and you're visiting the cathedrals and you're just a tourist over there, and then a Spaniard asks you, ¿Dónde eres? Where are you from? Or what part of Mexico are you from? Or even didn't even know you're from Mexico, and you said, oh, I'm from Michoacan, or I'm from Jalisco, or you said whatever you're from. I don't even know if you're from Mexico. But he asked you this, right? The minute you say Mexico or you start speaking Spanish, honestly, are you going to feel respected? Are you going to feel that he's going to accept you with open arms? Or would he consider you not a full Spaniard, or that you're mixed, you're not the pure thing? You know what I mean? And I'm only asking that because that's how I see it. Everywhere I go, every other ethnicity, there's some ethnicities that have accepted me throughout the years. One of the biggest ethnicity that I guess I've gotten along with all the time was not just raza, but we're talking about outside raza, where it would be like a güero or an Asian, is Koreans. For some reason, Koreans always gravitate towards me, or Polynesian, Samoans, they're always, they're cool. They're just cool. They're accepting. They're not disrespectful. But other ethnicities, there's been a lot of ethnicities that will shrug their face and they'll look at you with some sort of disdain, and I'm not trying to start no controversy. That's just reality. It's what it's been, whether you're in line at the supermarket or, you're waiting for the gas pump, or somebody cuts you off and they're just looking at you, or you're walking down the street. Say you're walking down Melrose. There's a lot of ish people over there. I'm not going to say the first part because I'm not trying to get, little warning or whatever. But there's a lot of ish over there, and they won't even want to talk to you. They won't want to look at you in your eyes. And when you find out why that reason is, it's pretty saddening. It's pretty like you have an understanding of where you're at and where they're at, and or should I say who they are and who you are. They look at you like you're lesser than anything. You're not even worth you're not even worth the conversation. You know what I'm saying? The clothes that you're wearing, the way you carry yourself, maybe you might have an accent. You know, nothing is good enough, and it will never be good enough for them. They consider themselves the conqueror, you know, and in their eyes and their mind, they've won the battle. And that's not true. That is the furthest from the truth, you know? And the thing that keeps us that way, the thing that keeps us submitted is our mind and us speaking about that, oh, yeah, the Spaniards came and they conquered us. Or our land has been taken and it's taken and that's it. Our prophecy's over. Or our visions are over, and they're not over. They're just getting fucking started. They're just getting started. You're in the time of the great awakening and knowing who the fuck you are. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but it gets me bothered. This, not this conversation per se, but when you finally realize that we've been lied to and certain ethnicities calling us a minority when we are the majority of people.
Hey.
We are the majority of people. And the minute you realize that we're not going to all get along and hold hands and walk through those gates of heaven, the sooner you wake up, the sooner you wake up. You know, you're going to realize, and you're going to see it from their point of view, that they've seen you as an enemy all along. They've seen you lesser than them. Their food is better. Their land is better. You know, everything about them is better, they say. But that's not true.
That's not true. Shout out to Two Face Entertainment, Fred.
I appreciate you, Fred. Shout out to Big Fred in the chat.
You know, I talked to Indigenous Revolution. Shout out to Indigenous Revolution. And he has gone to Spain many a times. And he it's interesting what he tells me. He tells me that when he's in Spain, they treat him very well. And they're very courteous. They're very helpful. And they got a lot of good things to say about him. And the first time it tripped him out because he thought going to Spain, him being indigenous, they're probably going to look down on him, maybe give him the eye or feel uncomfortable near him. But it was the opposite. They showed him a lot of love, a lot of respect. And he actually asked him, like, as far as I remember, he asked him, like, oh, I thought you guys, didn't like us or something, because what you guys did. But, they explained that, you know what, we stayed here. The ones that didn't want to be here, they went over there. They're still there. They're the ones that enjoyed what they did, that took part in that. Their descendants are the ones that are still there, exploiting your people's lands, and we respect you guys that's your land. But the ones that went there, they're still there, and those are the ones that don't come here. We actually don't like those guys.
Yeah, but they don't know who they are. You can't decipher a person by their last name or say that they're not a true Spaniard.
From what I hear, the Spaniard descendants from Mexico, they tend to not show their coat of arms, but they still have their coat of arms. Even down their lineage.
Okay, let me ask you this, NORBEEZ. How would a person know their coat of arms? How are they going to know that they come from that lineage?
Well, that's the thing. As far as most people don't know, but there's what's that thing called? Classism, right? And for the most part, the top tier are always going to be Spanish or German descendants, even French.
Okay, and how do you find that out, NORBEEZ? That's what I'm asking you.
How do you find that out?
Yeah, how do you find that out? What bloodline you are?
Well, as far as them, what?
Not them.
Me.
Anybody.
What do you mean?
How does anybody find their lineage, homie?
Well, for the most part, just like tribes, they pass down their stories. They also pass down their stories to their descendants. They keep it in the family. They keep it alive. They don't tell the rest of Mexico that they do that, but they keep their pretty much their ancestors' beliefs alive, and pass down their coat of arms. They're still there. We just don't get to see them. They don't show themselves.
Okay, let me. I don't. You know what? Maybe I'm not asking it right. Okay, there's a white man. There's a white man, and he's with the Mexicana.
Yeah.
Okay, and they have a baby. That baby comes out a little bit brown. Okay, that baby grows up and bees with a white woman.
Okay, when you say a white guy and then you say a Mexican girl, are you talking about an indigenous girl, or are you talking about like a Mexican nationality girl?
Dude, let me make it more simple for you.
Brown girl?
Let me make it more simple for you. Wait, stop. Let me make it more simple for you, okay? A tribe member woman, okay? We'll take Pocahontas.
Okay, all right. No,
Okay.
she's not a good example.
Well, whatever. I'm trying to make it super. I didn't even think I need to make it that simple for you, homie. I'm Mexicana, Mexica. Okay. Okay. I don't need to make it more difficult.
Yeah, you know why? Because I say this because for the most part, I like to think that I think some of our audience when you hear Mexican, it's everything. You know.
No, you know what it is, and this is what I'm getting at. It's your mind that's everything.
Yeah.
Your mind. When I ask you, you're answering on your indoctrination on bloodlines and you're a certain amount of this and you're a certain amount of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And what I'm getting at is your forefathers.
Yes.
How do you know who your forefathers are? How do you know? How do you know?
Well, for me personally, you know, like I said,
right? You can only trace it back so much, homie.
For me, myself, my tribe had always been up in those mountains for like centuries.
I believe you. So I could believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody that looks like me, right? I'm a little bit lighter, homie.
Yeah.
And even homies that are lighter than me, homie.
Yeah.
There's a homie Travieso.
Yeah.
He's super güero.
Yeah.
Looks white. I had the homie that passed away, Sleepy. Vato he was 6 something, homie, 6'3".
Yeah.
Had a big old red rocha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tall ass vato, green eyes. And he was puro Mexicano this, Mexicano that, all down for the barrio. But in our minds, we're like, dang, he might be a güero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
So how do you know, he's learning from his grandma or his grandfather or his dad or his uncles that he's pure Mexicano.
Yeah.
But all that fino, it's not saying that.
Yeah.
I have a gang of homies that I could go out there.
No, that happens. I mean, you have you have an entire family of brown guys, and then just maybe one of them is gonna come out really light.
So what I'm getting at, bro, with all respect, is that over there, the Spaniards over there, they do consider them higher class, bro. I don't care if that one little instance of homeboy. You're
people
saying
in Spain, people in
every other country, homie, every ethnicity has it. You got the Asian community, homie. There's Filipinos that don't, they consider another ethnicity of Asians under them. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got Japanese, you got North Koreans, South Koreans, you got Taiwanese, Cambodian, Thailand.
Yeah.
And you could, even with us, homie, you got Mexicanos, El Salvador, Honduras. There's going to be a pecking order.
Yeah.
There's going to be a pecking order, homie.
Well, there's a lot of line division, just
Peru, you got Colombian, Cuban. There's always going to be a hierarchy in a certain ethnicity, homie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And just because we speak Spanish, doesn't make you a Spaniard.
No, of course not. That's
what I'm saying?
I always say, and I tell everybody else that language is always a tool. It's just a tool.
And what I'm saying is like what I'm trying to get at, bro, the whole gist of it is that, and to give you a better example, homie, I hate to keep giving examples, but you take all those officers that were in line. There might be some good cops. I mean, I will say there probably is.
Yeah.
Some good officers.
Yeah.
But once the order is given, they all gotta follow suit, and they're not gonna go against the grain. You take a whole other ethnicity and you want to show love and compassion for them, but when that order is given to go colonize another land and take their people and all their resources, they're gonna follow suit, homie. They're not gonna want to get crucified. So why even acknowledge any other thing that any other people are doing before your own?
Yeah.
You should want to know about your culture. You should want to back your cultura. You should want to know your cultura. You know what I mean? And back your people to the fullest. And if you want to learn about other people's cultures, go for it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget your people first.
Yeah. Of course.
I can't go out there like for instance, I got invited to Ireland, homie.
Yeah.
To go talk to the youth over there and the youth authority, right? This was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Right after the Peter Centinelo thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and I didn't go. And the reason why I didn't go is because how selfish would it be of me to go help a whole nother people when I got my people suffering right here? I got youngsters right here asking me questions. Hey, homie, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Should I do it? I got other homies. I won't name their names. But you've seen, their kids are joining Vados. you know, and they're like, hey, you know, how do I go about this? I've had it happen with my kids,
Yeah.
you know, making bad decisions still to this day. You know what I'm saying? So we got to worry about taking care of our tribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Before you
you're
go
right.
out into
You're
the
right.
jungle and find another tribe to take care of.
We got to put you in a school and after school program to tell these kids.
Charles.
Shout out to Frankie also for to living there in LA because he recently actually did a speech in front of a high school to talk to the high schoolers about community, and I think he was a very good candidate for that, considering he puts together to live in that in LA, which a lot of us got to go to and experience it and see all our people come together.
Beautiful.
So shout out to Frankie from to live in LA for doing that. Alrighty, now let's go down to the next pregunta. All right, it says shout out to Green Eyes. It says shout out to Marvelous. Shout out Marvelous and Normies, much love.
Appreciate you.
We got Jay Linux that says, can we put it to a vote on doing the show without taking calls for every other episode? But I like taking calls and dropping them.
You're awful, NORBEEZ. You're awful, man.
Shout out to everybody on Twitch also watching us. We appreciate you. Thank you. We didn't forget about you. Okay, we got Tales of the Central Coast that says, is this the year they finally confirmed the extraterrestrial life exists? My guess is 2028.
Ooh, what do you think? What do you think about that? I think I asked you about the moon landing, right?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? I mean, they didn't land on the moon.
No, they didn't land.
They were in lower Earth orbit.
They spun around and shot and then returned and came back.
No, they shot around the Earth, homie, and then they went around the moon and shot around the moon, right? Did you see that picture of the backside of the moon I posted?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this? So it has come to light and it's pretty viral on TikTok and Instagram. I don't know if you guys are getting it in your feed, but I got it in mine. That two of those actors were actors.
Actors. I like how you did that.
The female, I don't remember her name. Do you have the names right there of the actor?
I could get them right now, but shout out to Shoot for the Stars. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Shoot for the Stars. Welcome in.
This is the talk show.
So it came to light that two of the actors were actors, or astronauts that you guys know as astronauts. I don't know if you guys still believe in now that or what, but two of them were actors. One of them was hired through what did I say? A casting agency. Yeah. I believe it was the black one, and the girl was in. She was in that movie. What's that movie? Bro?
All right, there's four astronauts.
What's that movie with Mel Gibson? That one where they go all crazy.
Lethal Weapon?
No, homie, the one where they're in the car, like old cars.
Get the Gringo.
You're just throwing up things. You guys put the movie out there.
Mad Max.
There you go. She was in the Mad Max movie.
Now there was only one female astronaut by the name of Christina Koch.
Okay, I believe it was her then, but she was the only one. So yeah, and then so two of them got found out to be actors. The black guy's still wearing his NASA outfit, doing videos every day. Like, that's crazy. And also, they said that there was 4 people that went up there and flew around the moon, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at the footage from inside that capsule or spaceship or space shuttle, whatever they want to call it these days, somebody was filming them. And they panned out the window to see half of the Earth. Did you see that video?
Yeah, no, actually, I didn't see that.
So who was filming? Who was the 5th person? It's probably the same 5th person that was on the moon the first time that filmed them leaving, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're still trying to find out the name of that 5th person. So if you guys find it before I do, shoot it.
You know, somebody brought up an interesting thought. Why don't they show when they're coming back into orbit?
Exactly.
Why don't they ever show that footage? They show everything else except that part.
You know what footage I got, though? I got the footage of them letting the capsule off the plane.
Because it's crazy. Oh, yeah. I seen that one, too. Because it's weird. I mean, they have a camera inside the pod, but they don't show when they're coming down.
Yeah, why wouldn't they show them? Because the camera is going too slow for how fast they're traveling, or what? 20-something thousand miles an hour in a capsule. Imagine that footage. If you guys were able to see that footage.
I know.
Who's spamming the chat?
Somebody spamming the chat?
Yeah.
It's Miguel Mendoza Rodriguez.
Oh, spamming the chat.
What? Why?
All right, go for it, NORBEEZ. Next one.
Okay. All right. Moderators, keep an eye on that person. Make sure they're not. Oh, there you go. Good job.
Go ahead.
All right. Where was I?
You're in the room talking about the astronauts. The astronauts.
Okay. TTV Taco says, how do you teach a girl in a relationship instead of lusting over one? How do you teach a girl in a relationship instead of lusting over one? What?
I don't know. I didn't even see that. That must be a new one. But go ahead. I don't understand the question, homie.
Yeah, TTV Taco, you're gonna have to
See if I see it. Where is it at? I don't even see it. Go ahead to the next one. My apologies, but I didn't understand that one.
That is it.
Was it?
Yeah,
okay, I'm reading the other one. The other ones. All right, well, let's get to the show anyways. NORBEEZ, I do want to take calls, homie.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Do you really want to?
So if you could throw the number up, por favor. Tonight's show, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I did have an education thing that I wanted to do. But it's gonna have to be a part 1 and part 2. And I have part 1 and part 2 already that I want to do on the reptilian thing, but I need to edit those videos out. So what I wanted to do tonight is in reference to the show that we had on Thursday, and it was a flashback show, right, of music. And in that show, or during that show, if you guys seen it, we had like a little nostalgia conversation.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking about different things and stuff growing up, you know, different shows on TV or commercials, or maybe toys we used to play with as kids and stuff like that. And it made me think, you know, and also has to do with, you know, tribal ways, you know, and in different cultures, one of the main things we hold on to is called oral history. And oral history is passed down through word of mouth, you know, and it was usually done in the midst of the fire, or when there was a vision that somebody got. And that vision was passed down, and it was deciphered, and it became part of prophecy. So in a way, we have lost that, but what we still keep are our family traditions, right? Or things that we learned from somebody in our family, or something that meant something to us, or maybe a dream we had when we were young, and we learned from it. A lot of you guys know most of my story, not everything, because I haven't gotten to like a full story of myself yet. Not that I want to do it, you know, anytime soon. But I've always spoken highly of my grandfather and what I've learned from him and stuff like that. And for the most part, for my grandfather, was just how to be a man, you know, and how to provide and just be an alpha male and never back down and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I've learned so much from him in every aspect, that in certain parts of my life, I gravitated towards a certain time when I was younger with him. You know, like when I got my own pad and I had to fix something, I could hear him yelling at me and telling me, "You do it. You don't hire nobody. Go to Home Depot and go buy your tools, your nails. Make sure you get the right nails for drywall. Make sure you get roofing nails. If you're gonna do a roof, make sure you get the right shingles and they match the paint of the house. You know, make sure you get the paint that's for the bathroom and the kitchen. That you know what I mean? That because not every paint, you know what I mean? You can't paint a bathroom with regular paint because it gets moist, it gets wet, the paint will peel. You got to lay your primer down. You got to get the right paint that is made for that weather, we'll just say. But yeah, I had to learn everything, so I hear everything. You know, how to make a door stop squeaking and stuff like that, and those meant things to me. You know, my grandmother, you know, how to cook. You know, how everything went back into the earth. And I was so little. And she used to teach me how to sort beans. You get the eggshells and crumble them up, and get the potato skins and put them in the rose bush, and make sure you cultivate the soil before you put them in there so they could grow. You know what I mean? um, stuff like that. You know what I mean? A woman should never take out the trash. You know, you take out the trash from your mother. It was my grandmother. We used to call her mom, and my grandfather was called dad. Stuff like that. You know, and what I'm saying is, I know there's a lot of you that watch the show, and you guys are special in your own way. You guys have something in your family or somebody in your family, whether it was a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a tío, you know, anybody that you gravitated towards and you learned something from. And I want to hear that. I want to hear part of your story. I want to hear, you know, something that, I don't know, something that you could teach everybody. You know, I'm here to learn, and I want to learn something. You know, I want to hear who was special in your life. If you even want to give them a shout out, I want to hear what you learned from them. I want to hear how you applied that to your life, or how that got you over certain obstacles in your life, or helping you even right now. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we go through in our younger years, and we don't realize that they're lessons, or that we're going to learn from them, or that we're even going to apply them later on in life. But everything and every day is a crucial part of your wisdom. It's a crucial part. It's a thorn. It's a thorn on that climb to get that rose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that story of that little indigenous ant that I told one time. Remember that? Or no, you don't remember that on NORBEEZ?
I think I do.
So you know, you guys are on a journey right now. You guys are on a journey with me. You guys are giving me your time, and I appreciate it. And I want to learn something from you. You know, I want to know who's special to you. What did you learn? You know, NORBEEZ, and we're gonna start with you, homie. You know, what is or who is somebody, you know, and not to make somebody even more special than the other, you know, as opposed to say your mom and your dad. You could say both of them if you wanted to, you know, but or not even them, you know, you could say a friend, or just something that you've held on, that you learned from somebody in your life. You know, it could be last week you barely found something out, you know, and you treasure that. It's important to you.
I think let's see. I think there's this line that somebody told me once, and actually I have been told a lot. I've been told a lot this line. I tend to always give advice, and there was one person that told me, "Okay, well, if you know how to do it, then why don't you do it?" And it made me say, "What? Right? Why don't I do it?" And I did it, and it worked, which goes to show, you know, he was right. You know, for people that tend to give advice, you should do it before you start giving it, because at the end of the day, you know, advice, even if you have good advice, if you really don't have anything to show for it or prove it, then, you know, it's really difficult for you to be believed. And when I took those words into heart, and I did it, and I found out that I was right, and that gave me a different type of confidence of when I talk about things, when I give advice, anyways. So before I think when I said it, there was probably some sort of doubt, or with no confidence behind it. And after, you know, doing it, and then doing it and doing it and proving that I'm right, I say it more confidently, and people think surprisingly do listen and benefit, and that makes me happy, knowing that I took those words and to heart. And I guess another one would be, a long time ago, an old buddy told me, like, "Why do you cuss so much? Like, you cuss a lot." And I'm thinking, do I? Shit, I do. Fuck.
There you go, cousin. Did you put the number up?
But I'm saying that, you know, those two things stuck with me, very important, because he was right. Like, what is it? Why do I cuss a lot? Like, it made me wonder, like, do I look okay publicly if I cuss a lot? How does that make me look to others in doing that? Because it looks kind of like I don't know how to what's the word? I don't know how to present myself,
Articulate yourself.
or present myself correctly. So for the most part, you know, I after that I stopped doing it so much,
Mm-hmm.
and I just got used to just not cursing. But before we start with the cause, I do want to get to the super chats because we did have super chats.
Oh, go ahead, bro. My bad.
First one is from 805 Plumbing. He says, "Who else is paying 827 diesel? Thank you, Trump." Damn, I didn't know I got that high. Shout out to Necio A18 for becoming a Marvelous Minds member. We appreciate
you, Necio. Thank you.
Jay Lennox dropped his super chat. He said, did all the bruja stuff, dark magic, come from Africa? Also, is it safe to say that our land was always Mexico before and after being New Spain, etc.?
Facts.
Ooh,
it's always been Mexico. The other thing about the bruja stuff, I don't believe that it originated in Africa. I believe that they get a lot of let's see, a lot of credit due to their we'll say like what's that religion that they got now? It's new though. God, I can't believe I can't remember that religion.
It's African?
Anyways, yeah, now it's considered African, but their real worship was of Horus, you know, and they're building up their temples and stuff like that in Kemet, you know, not Egypt. People know it as Egypt today. But I need to remember that religion that they got over there.
There's one
it's a big religion, bro.
Yoruba or Orisha, and there's this Akan.
Not those.
And then
it's another one. It has to do with a lot of witchcraft, though. They do a lot of stuff where they drink blood with goat's milk. Yeah, that's one of the things that they do. I forgot the name of that religion though.
That it's
Anyways, let's not dwell on that, homie. Put the phone up.
You made me dwell on that.
No, you just started looking. You just started looking things up, man.
Shout out to Fire Sunk. He says, "Marvelous, buy land. I own almost 200 acres. Wow,
and that's
a lot of land.
That's bad. Let me have an acre, homie.
Hey.
Give me one. Give me 1 acre."
All right. Shout out to 805 Plumbing for his super chat. Also, he says Trump didn't put his hands on the Bible on his inauguration. He's on the Epstein files for the pedo stuff. He threatened nuclear war. Yesterday, he posted a pic portraying God. I think he meant portraying himself as God. Is he the Antichrist? Oh,
no, he's not the Antichrist, but he's not a Christian either. He's part of Judaism.
He sure is. He admits that too.
Yep.
He admits that when his daughter married Chris Kushner, whatever his name is, his daughter became Jewish, and then he became Jewish.
He made his sacrifice and signed his oath and put it into the Wailing Wall.
I mean, but doesn't it say in the Bible that that the Antichrist would reveal himself as a false prophet?
Yeah, but he's not a prophet.
It seems like he's portraying himself as a false prophet or as a prophet in his mind.
What's a prophet?
Somebody that I'm in my opinion, my thoughts on what's a prophet is somebody that comes to earth and speaks on behalf of God and reveals to
a prophecy. A prophecy. Right? A vision.
Yes.
He hasn't had no visions.
Which is that's what I'm saying. He's pushing himself out to be one, but he's not one.
No, he's not.
No, you don't.
He's not pushing himself out to be a prophet.
You don't believe
the people are making those statements.
You don't believe that his image that he recently posted himself as Jesus.
No, because that's all scripted, bro. That's all scripted. A real prophet or the real Antichrist is going to perform miracles, and portray himself to be as if he was God.
Well, that's what he goes on.
He's not doing miracles, homie.
No, but that he says he's doing it.
No, but you don't. Are you not understanding?
I know what you're saying.
Then there shouldn't be no argument.
No, but what I'm saying isn't the false prophet supposed to be the Antichrist?
Well, the Antichrist is a false prophet.
Yeah, so doesn't that make
he's not? How would Trump be how would he even be a prophet when he's not prophesied on anything and he's not performing? He's not, bro. He's not. What prophecy is he giving, NORBEEZ? Tell me.
He is prophesizing that Greenland will belong to the U.S.
That's not a prophecy, bro.
Well, okay, so what is a prophecy?
We're talking about something spiritually and holy that comes biblically with biblical content, bro, such as Revelations. We're talking about that. We're talking about, let me hold you at bay, homie. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the holy war or conversations of a war in the Holy Land, right? Where's the Holy Land at?
Okay, okay, look. You're talking about the real prophet. You're talking about a real prophet.
I'm
talking about a false prophet.
No, I'm not talking about a real prophet, homie. I'm talking about the false prophet, the Antichrist, is gonna have the ability to perform miracles right before your fucking eyes. He ain't gonna be somewhere on the podium that's a president. It's gonna be somebody that can perform miraculous shit in front of your eyes. He has that spirit, bro. A demonic. You know the difference between just a regular human, a regular man person?
Well, he doesn't see himself as a regular man, a regular person.
No, he doesn't see himself as an angelic person either, bro. He's there performing a duty for the building of the new temple in Palestine, homie. Israel.
So how will we know?
The feminine. How will you know?
Yeah.
When you see a fucking miracle in front of your damn eyes, homie, and there's war in the Holy Land, which is here. Not over there. It's not.
But wouldn't you say there is war happening over here?
Have we been bombed yet?
No. Well, I mean, it all really mean it really would.
Yeah, we got rumors.
It really depends on what you define as war.
We're in the beginning.
Would you say our people are at war with?
Have you read Revelations?
No. But I'm just saying. I'm just stating that. I'm asking. Would you say that our people are at war right now? When you consider what you see on social media, bro, as far as our people getting grabbed and attacked and shot at, look at your
mindset. Yeah. Look at, and no disrespect, NORBEEZ, but let me tell you, okay, and I'm very blunt, homie. Yeah. But you're very simple. Yeah. You're very simple, bro, because all that stuff is just happening in your lifetime that you're barely seeing, homie. But we went into captivity, and all that shit started happening in 1492.
So that's what I'm saying. Haven't we been at war?
Yes, for centuries we've been at war.
Yeah.
But you're barely saying that we're on war because everybody's seen the ice stuff happening right now.
I'm saying that's just one thing that's happening now as an example.
See, according to the Bible, right? Yeah. Biblical history and prophecy, we move in portals, or the Most High moves in portals. Yeah. 3 years to you, and a war could be 30 years to him. You know, those are portals. The only time that we keep here is the time of Horus and the worshiping of his time or his clock, which is not valid. It's not real, homie. That's not a real timeline. Yeah. You go by time of prophecy, then you're dealing with portals and decades of time that are going to happen, such as a captivity, of people going into captivity, the Mexica or indigenous tribes all going into captivity into the Red Sea, which is here, the Holy Land that leads into the Gulf of Mexico. This is all of our prophecy, homie. That's why this show is so important, because people need to realize those stories are stolen from indigenous people that were here. All the war in the Holy Lands, where people have been manipulated and indoctrinated to think that it's over there in Europe or Africa or anywhere in between, that's called the Middle East. There's no such thing, bro. Where's the Middle West? Where's the Middle North? Why is there only a Middle East? You know, why is there war over there? Why is there the building of the new temple? You know? Okay. When all that stuff is from over here.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, since we've been at this war, and we've been at that point, like, who's the real prophet then?
Well, you'll see him for him to come. Nobody's to say who he is. He's gonna come out of nowhere.
And then who's the false prophet?
Well, anyone that's prophesying that it isn't of the Most High would be a false prophet, bro. There's false prophets everywhere. There's podcasters that are false prophets. That are screaming the blood of Jesus, and they have no idea what the fucking blood is or what it means. They don't know where the word Jesus or ISIS comes from. They don't know the breakdown of Israel. They don't know these things.
Hey, those are, I
don't give a shit. Those are false prophets. They're screaming at their audience, homie, and they're telling them, believe me, I'm the one that knows everything. I'm the one that knows the truth. And they're not weathered or studied on definitions, terminology, ancient Paleo Hebrew. They don't break down words, homie. They're just running what they were told.
So how do you answer when they say it has nothing to do with the scriptures? It has to do with my heart, my blood, the blood. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Let them say that.
The words don't matter.
Their own ignorance, homie, is gonna be their demise, bro. Their own ignorance, and it's because they're in a hallway, homie. They're in a hallway and they're not opening any other doors and just to find out everything. Well, let me find out. Let me find out this. They're stuck in their feelings, homie. They're reacting in their feelings. And what happens when you react in your feelings? What happens when you don't look at the whole picture, homie? Or you just have one piece of the puzzle? You're not going to see the whole picture.
Now, what do you say when they say, you know what, it has nothing to do with a book. It has to do with just the name itself gives it power. And then because of that name, I got through things that, and that's all I needed. Just the name itself. The name itself is the power. The name itself means everything. All these other words are just extra stuff. I don't care about them. They mean nothing. I just believe in the name and that's it. You can't tell me that I'm wrong because that name means everything.
I don't know what to say. You can't. You're gonna try to beat somebody down to make you believe you. You can't do that. That's why I'm not being no preacher, but that's why biblical scripture says, with those with eyes to see and ears to hear, they will gravitate towards you. They will know. They will lean on their own discernment, and not their feelings on what they've been told, bro.
So you're saying somebody that acts like that is possibly acting out as a false prophet?
Well, of course. What? How not? If you don't know somebody's true name, if I'm saying, oh, if I know you, right? And I'm calling you NORBEEZ, is that your real name?
No.
It's not your real name. So therefore, I don't know you. I don't know you. People that know me and say, hey, what's up, Marvelous? You homie? Hey, I love your show, carnal. What's up? Do they know me?
No.
They don't, bro. They don't. You have to really get to know somebody. You got to use your discernment, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with all these people on television, all these people that are podcasters, all these people that even have a Bible open in front of them and are preaching the word of God. They're right here and everybody's in the audience. Oh my God, he was talking to me. Did you hear that? You know what I'm saying? All these preachers that are out there and they don't know as much as they should know. They're out there and they're in these doing the revivals. They're accepting all this money in the form of of their what you call it, their gifting or offerings, their 10%.
Yeah.
Some are asking for more money. Get 50% of your check if you're really a believer.
How do you feel about because Trump has a spiritual guide?
I feel that you deterred this whole conversation because I wanted to talk to the people, and I told you to put the number up, and you didn't put the number up, and you're right here waiting for Mr. Big D to text you. You know what I'm saying? And Tony's up here in the chat line for you, saying that you didn't do this on his show when you used to get yelled at for not paying attention.
No, I'm asking you because you said the 10%.
Yeah.
How do you feel about because Trump's spiritual guide?
Spiritual guide. Listen how stupid that sounds, homie.
Well, she is suggesting to the nation that they should offer the 10% to
and then it's she. What does scripture say?
What did scripture say?
That no woman should be a teach. No woman should be a teacher of the scripture.
The
and don't get this. That's what scripture says. Don't get disrespected by what I'm telling you.
That's not his words. That's their words. Shout out to Chris from Arizona. Shout out Truth Hurts. The number is up, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to give a call and go down memory lane, let us know what your memory of something that was very impactful.
Thank you for remembering. Thank you for remembering. So, anyways, what I was getting at before, NORBEEZ got me all riled up like he always does.
I like to get you riled up.
Anyways, it was about somebody special in your life that taught you something, and if you could teach us, hey, we'd love to learn, we'd love to hear your story and, just somebody or something that means something special to you. And if you still use it, or you could even tell us a story about, how you apply that to your life and it got you over a certain obstacle.
Caller, please make sure you're not on speakerphone. You're not on Bluetooth. You're on Marvelous Minds tonight. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the 605 South Dakota.
Shout out 605 South Dakota. We could hear your TV in the background. Could you turn that down for us?
Yes, I can. You mute the conversation up there because it's blocking it up. Okay. Hey, is this NORBEEZ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure it is.
This is the most hated native.
Oh, this most hated native. What's
Welcome
up,
in, bro.
bro?
Yeah, I come from South Dakota, and I come from a great lineage of warriors, you know. And I know you guys do too, man. And I love you guys. I didn't think that I would actually get online and talk with you guys tonight, but I guess I'm on here. So my question to not NORBEEZ but to Marvelous is fuck, I'm hearing myself, man. I can't do this.
It's all good. It's all good. Take your time.
You could tell him to call back if you want, if he needs to, you know.
I'll call back.
If you just try to fix your try to fix your I don't know what it is. Tell me if your speaker or something. It's just there's a lot of static, brother.
Thank you. But we do appreciate you, man. We love you also.
Call us back though, Most Hated Native. I appreciate you, bro. Call us back, please.
I love you. I love you guys, man. I will too.
All right. Damn.
Most Hated Native.
Dang, he had a lot of static, homie.
Hey, but he sounds like a real one.
You sound like a real one. Dang, NORBEEZ, I don't know about you, man.
It's the spirit, you know. The spirit told him to give us a call.
Of course,
like he doesn't do this, and
of course,
something in him told him to call us, and you know, things like that are real. You know,
of course,
that takes you out of your comfort zone because you feel the need that you need to speak on.
He has a story to tell, bro.
Caller, you're on Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where you calling from. Damn.
What happened?
Yanked up before I finished my
or you hung up
my long introduction.
Don't be messing with the callers, NORBEEZ.
Hey.
I'll give them your address.
Damn. All right. Aside from that, definitely most appreciate Most Hated Native. I mean, we're always glad to hear people that are on the chat because he is on the chat, and we appreciate him. Caller, you're on Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Yo, what's up?
What up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Just listening to a podcast.
Hey, appreciate you.
Pretty good stuff, man.
Thank you, man. You got an impactful moment that somebody passed on to you, something that stuck with you, and when you were young or recently.
Oh man, I just hopped in like 10 minutes ago onto the on YouTube, so I don't really, I just didn't really hear it from the beginning. But I just want to say, keep doing your thing, man. Marv, what's up, man?
I appreciate you, man.
Big fan.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
From Escondido, California, man.
How's it?
From SD.
That's
I appreciate you, San Diego.
You,
thank you, homie. I sound my respect.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, I thought that was San Dimas.
Oh, San Dimas, homie. Don't you ever disrespect San Diego like that.
San Diego, boy.
That's right. All right, man. Thanks.
I just want to fucking show love, man. Fucking keep doing your thing, man, and fuck all the haters.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too, bro. That was cool. San Dimas. I never heard somebody mistake San Diego for San Dimas. How dare you?
Because you don't get around.
Where's Sponge?
You don't get around. That's why.
Where's Sponge Tattoo at when you need him?
Shout out to Sponge Tattoo.
He'll be on your head.
Shout out to Southtown.
Oh
also.
yeah, where's Southtown at?
What's another city with SD?
I don't know. I think you're just thinking about the D.
Oh, you're just that jelly still on you.
I'm not jelly, fool. You're texting somebody on my show. Don't ever waste the people's time like that.
Make it some bread so you can spread it on.
Some bread. You look like a loaf of bread.
Ow! Don't talk like that, man.
You look like you like your bread with sesame seeds. Stop it. Wait, where's Jedi at? Jedi, call in, homie.
You look like somebody that likes 8 grains of bread.
You look like your middle name is Grain.
You look like sourdough.
Sourdough. You look like all the girls that look at you were with a sour face.
You look like an English muffin that got burnt twice.
Yeah, I bet your great-grandfather was from England.
You look like rye bread that got mold on it.
Your ex-boyfriend was named Rye, and he used to hit you with his purse. Shut up. You can't outbag me, homie. You better stop it.
Oh.
All right, we don't got no other calls or what? Or did you turn
I
your
don't
phone
know,
off?
bro. I know what to tell you, bro. There's no other calls.
Well, did you pay your Cricket phone bill?
Yeah, of course I did. I always do. I
Damn,
always pay
man.
my $2.99 a month.
There you go. All right, shout out to the chat, Red Cat. I appreciate you. Big Tweety, Eileen, Barajas, Ninja Magic. The phone lines are open. Go ahead and give us a call. I want to hear from you because I'm tired of hearing this guy right here
Hey.
and him drop calls. But I appreciate all you guys in the chat. What the heck? That fool Norbert donates.
Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Hi, this is Spencer Baca.
Shout out to Spencer Baca.
I'm calling in for all the fucking haters.
That's right. Let them know.
NORBEEZ, you're a false prophet.
Hey.
You better stop being a false. I told you, Norbert.
Hey, I'm a real prophet. I'm a real prophet. I'll tell you that much.
The vatos from Oaxaca don't even know you.
Hey.
For reals,
I happen to. There happen to be plenty of Oaxacans that follow me on Instagram.
you look like a small Samoan.
Hey.
I don't know if you're from
Shout out to
Oaxaca,
my
bro.
Samoan brother. They always show love. They always take me in like I'm there.
No, they
Can I
don't.
give
Part
a
of their tribe.
suggestion?
Go for it.
I would like to give a suggestion.
Go for it.
Tell NORBEEZ to shut the fuck up. His
Damn.
opinions are shit.
Norbert, you crazy on me.
Oh, you egged up.
Oh man. Shout out to all my Usos out
Maybe.
there. All right, next call. Next call.
Shout out to all the Oaxaca brothers out there. We appreciate you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a real Oaxacan family up here in Norbeez.
Ooh. Nah, but I do have a lot of Oaxaca. You know what? A good homie of mine, he was the one that he got arrested because he punched out an ice captain.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in downtown LA.
Eat man.
Yeah.
He's busted right now?
No, he's free now.
Oh, I'll put money on his books.
But he got bothered because there was a young girl that was being harassed by ICE, and then they started grabbing on her, and his intuition was like, this isn't right. I shouldn't watch this dude fucking manhandle this girl. My people. Okay. Caller, you're on Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, and your name and where are you calling from?
NORBEEZ, this is Daniel. My name is Daniel. I'm from the San Jose 408 Bay Area.
That's right. Shout out to the Bay Area.
I just want to send my respects. I didn't like the last caller, but I just wanted to say a little phrase that my stepdad, my little carnal, used to always say. And saddest thing in life is wasted talent from the Bronx Tale.
That's right. I love that movie.
Yes, exactly. I'm sending my respects, and I love everything, Gletta and everything.
Yep.
You and Daniel and everybody.
I appreciate
Shout
you,
out.
bro. My respects to you up there, man.
Definitely.
Gracias.
Thank you.
So so he's a straight up Oaxaca Zapotec brother, and he saw the girl get manhandled by ICE, so he had to do what a man does,
Yeah.
and protect her by grabbing on this dude and then telling him he couldn't do this. He shouldn't be touching on a woman like that.
Right.
Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Fucking NORBEEZ, you sack of potatoes, bro. I've been calling for 5 minutes already, homie.
Hey, it's not my fault people are calling. Well,
Who has a better body? Who you or Chito Ranas, homie? Fuck.
Oh
shout out to
man.
Tito Ranas.
What do you mean shout out?
I think I have a
shutting
better.
them out. I just said body-wise, homie. They're like a sack of potatoes, homie.
I like to think he has probably a better physique than I do, but you know.
No, I think you're a little bit more built, bro.
Hey.
I think you're built.
Well, respect. So YG from the Valle. Hey, real quick, bro. I tapped in and out of them. What do you think about all them that are going on with the warehouse fires?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been one in
that was
like
weird.
2 in Ontario, one in San Bernardino. It's almost like what do you call them? Like not a trend.
They're doing it deliberately.
Like copycats. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, it was a trip before that fire happened. Somebody was calling this number from Ontario,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't pick it up. But and then later on that day, they showed that place was on fire. But
Are you trying to say that the Vato called you before he started the fire?
Call you.
I should be tapping into you now, NORBEEZ.
Nah, they
You just
were
fucked up your whole show.
They called like 4 or 5 times before that fire happened. I don't know if it was the person
How are you gonna put those two together, Norby?
because it was from Ontario and they kept
It
calling.
doesn't. You know how many bottles are
Marvelous.
from
Where'd you
Ontario?
find this astronaut
I didn't
at?
find him, homie. I didn't find.
I
You know
think-
what? Tony donated him. Tony donated him, homie. And
Fucking give him back to the Goodwill.
I picked him up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take care of her.
I think he was calling to say, Marvelous, I'm here. I don't feel right. I'm really,
Damn,
I'm
he's
really
making you in a
mad.
conflict, bro. I say you
I wanna
fucking throw
burn his
Norbeez out the
face down.
window.
You know
What
what?
should I
What?
do?
Hey, Norbeez, what are you saying right now,
I
homie?
think
YG's right.
I think he was calling to get advice or some
Chale.
words.
Hey,
I
from
don't-
you,
put that,
like,
hey, zip that fool up in his Power Ranger sleeping bag.
Or
All
Just
I'm-
drag him
all
behind your
I'm
car,
saying,
fool. Fuck it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a viewer. I wouldn't be surprised because the way he spoke, he was like, you know what, you guys couldn't pay us more. All you guys had to do was give us a little raise. You
that
guys,
has nothing to do with
Hey,
my
Hey,
show,
Norbeez
bro.
is fucking on some good
You're-
sherm, homie. That's a real
you're
sherm head right
stupid.
he
there.
was on some warrior shit, man. He was like, let me fight for my fellow workers and burn this mofo down.
Man, you're crazy, Norbeez, man. Hey, YG.
Fucking Norbeez just fucking prospered.
Hey, what?
I
Hey,
don't even know
what?
what to say anymore.
Oh man. All right.
What up, big dog?
Hey, I was gonna
No,
ask
what's
you, I was
cracking?
gonna
No, no,
I was
what's
gonna ask you. So, anyways, pertaining to the question, homie, is there anything that you could give, or I mean, probably even some advice, homie? You know, you seem like you got a lot of wisdom. Any advice for the youngsters, or anything that you have learned throughout your life, and you're like, dang, you know what? Maybe I should have taken a step back and thought about it, or anything, homie, anything.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Just, I've been through a lot, bro. I've been busted. I've been shot, and, you know, all the above. And with these youngsters nowadays, bro, it's, you know what, honestly? It destroyed everything. I mean, you see it out there, bro. Everybody's just doing crimes, doing shit online. That camaraderie, that loyalty, that respect, it's not there no more, bro. It's like the game's over. And
Yeah.
you see these youngsters out there just throwing their lives away, bro, and recording everything. It's
Yeah.
all about your family, bro, and your loved ones, and just taking care of yourself and just coming up, bro, and just trying to make it day by day. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best thing I can tell you.
Thank you, homie. I appreciate you for calling,
That's
YG.
cute.
Hey,
That's
shut up!
cute.
Don't you? Hey, leave, hey, I'm gonna give YG your
Hey,
address, homie.
hey, that.
Hey, I appreciate you, YG. Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna call an Uber for my beat his back.
All right, homie. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, big dog.
You're crazy, Norby. Where did you come out? Where did you come out with that, bro? That bottle that started the fire was calling into the show. Get out of here.
No, because they were calling like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, who the fuck? Who keeps calling? And then that fire happens in Ontario, and the call's been coming from Ontario.
That's crazy.
No, bro. Caller, you're on Marvelous Minds show tonight. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, homie, I'm Slippy from fucking Big Bad North Delgado.
That's right. Okay,
Why did you even say that's right?
that's right.
Don't say that's right. You know that could have been like something else, homie.
I don't know. I mean,
I didn't even get to hear everything you
he
said.
says big.
He said something.
I think he said
norte.
Big Bang Norte something. I was like, that's right. Okay.
I didn't hear the last
Hey,
part.
Shout out your hood.
All right, next one.
There's no next one. Anyways, okay, so he felt that it was wrong that this ICE agent is manhandling this lady. So he told her, hey, you chill out, bro. Like, let her go. Calm down. You don't need to be grabbing on her like that. And the guy got on him. And then he ended up like swinging at my homie.
Oh, the cop swung on your homie?
The ICE guy
Yeah,
is swinging at my homie. So at that point, my homie, he's been on super workout mode for like a couple of years. So at that point, once he swung, okay, well, he swung. Boom! He knocked this fool out.
How?
Boom! He knocked this fool out. He knocked this fool out. So, but when that happened, all the other ICE agents saw what happened. They grabbed on him. They started tackling him down. It took like 5 of them to fucking take him down. And even then, they were having a hard time. What's it called? Eventually, the captain, because he was the captain of that unit.
Yeah.
He took out his strap and just put it to his head right there and
yeah.
then. And then that's when he was like, all right.
How long? What did they get? They gave him assaulting an officer or what?
Yeah, they were good. They were trying to give him assaulting a federal agent. And shout out to his lawyer because his lawyer, got him I guess acquitted. Is that the word? Acquitted?
Yeah.
Because he was found not guilty. So shout out to them because he's free and he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, is this NORBEEZ?
Yes,
Oh,
Is this Marvelous? What's up, Doc? Hey, it's Ranting. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Ranty?
Ranty with Ramos.
Man, you should have kept it going, man.
He almost,
This is Marvelous Mind. Oh my God.
he almost had me. I'm like, who's this sexy ass girl calling?
Nah, not quite.
Hey, bro,
Hey, but,
wait.
yeah,
Before you start, bro, what have you been doing? Because I've been seeing you drop the weight. You got a swagger to you right now. You're going out. You're like a whole new man. What's going on?
He's vibing, man.
Just fucking, I wasn't, you know, as you know, like I lost my wife like 3 years ago, dog. So at that time, I didn't give a fuck. I wanted to die, fool, right? For real. Like,
Yeah,
I would have
man,
killed
I get
myself, but
that.
I wanted to die, right? But now, I got my kids, and I just like, you know, I was depressed and shit, fighting. I'm still fighting that shit, right?
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I just hit that switch. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I gotta last longer now. I gotta make it for my kids, you know. So I just, you know, that's what it is, dog. My kids. But we know what they say, like, you know, people say they do it for the kids, but realistically, you got to do it for yourself first, because you got to take care of yourself first. You got to be number one, dog. Because once you're not there no more, that what are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say that I care about my kids, but they don't take care of themselves, huh?
That's true.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that to them. So that's what it is, dog. My motivation. And so what I do, because I already know how to do it. I got a system already where I just eat less. Food. I do intermittent fasting. And I eat a little bit of calories, you know. Like at night, I only eat one meal. I only eat one meal for lunch. Like right now, I'm actually making my lunch for tomorrow. And then when I get home at nighttime, I eat fucking yogurt, and that's it.
Okay, all right. That yogurt, you got that probiotic going in you. You got some protein.
Yogurt. And I just put some berries in that shit, you know.
Okay, good.
But about the topic you guys were asking about, because I'll keep on going with some other shit. So I want to stay on track so someone else can call. But you guys were saying like someone who influenced you. Like for me, like where I grew up, it was all gang members, right? And the homies listened to fucking oldies. So I know all that shit, right? But if it wasn't for my uncle, he's the one that got me into what I listened to and shit, like, you know, The Cure, fucking the rock en español, all that shit, right? And I learned it from him. So he was a big influence because I grew up with I had a stepdad, right? Which is cool and everything, but he was also my padrino and shit, right? So he took care of me and shit. And I remember like I used to like to draw. He taught me how to draw. And one time we were over there, you know, we used to go to a fucking the Hollywood, and you go buy like the t-shirts and shit, like the Doors t-shirts and all that cool shit. Now it fucking sucks, but you go buy band t-shirts and all that. One day we're over there and there was a sketch of a Jim Morrison. I'm like, oh, that's fucking bad. I told my uncle, that's fucking bad, you know? He goes, you know what, Jose? You could do that too. He's like, you could draw like that. You could do anything in this world, you know? And I kept that shit and I still use that shit today. I tell my kids that too, you know? You could have fucking do anything in this world, you know what I'm saying? As long as you put your mind to it, you know what I mean? Anything within reason that you could do, right?
Yeah.
And another saying that he told me was one time we were driving and shit. And then he's like, you know what? It's better to lose a minute than to lose your life in a minute. So I always think about that shit. You know what I mean? When I'm driving all crazy and shit, that helps me slow down, dog.
Damn. All right.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
so that shit stuck with me, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Were you gonna add to it? Go for it, because I want to tell you something. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
You know what? Right now, when you first got on, homie, and you're saying all that stuff, I'm in shock right now. I'm in shock because I know,
Why?
I know when I met you, bro, and you know, we spoke, and I met your late wife, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
You were both beautiful people, homie, and you're so humble. And to hear you, I know that it hurts a lot to lose somebody that you love, or you ultimately see the rest of your life with them.
That's my soulmate, man, for real.
You know, and to hear you say that what you wanted to do, and it sucks to hear that. You know, I lost my best primo, and he was going through his stuff with his ex, and you know, he ended up taking himself out. You know, and it hurts. Yeah. It hurts because, you know, you're never gonna know the impact you have on people if something happens to you. You won't know. You won't be here. Only the people that have had interactions with you are gonna miss you and tell your story. But from me to you, homie, and I'm not just saying this because of the show or nothing like that, is you had an impact on me, and you still do, bro. By the way you carry yourself and conduct yourself, and you just be an all around man, homie. And I would never want to hear you speak like that, bro, because You know, I'll miss you, homie. You're a good ass dude, a good father. Your post, homie, and your vibration, homie, and don't ever think like that, homie. You're special to a lot of people, I'm sure, and me, bro. You know, I have a huge amount of respect for you, Ramos, for reals.
Thank you. Yeah, but you know what? Like that shit. Like I just didn't want to be here, dog. But I would never kill myself. But so did all the people that committed suicide. They said that too, that they would never do it. But you do that shit because you're in a fucked up state of mind, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I realized that shit. So if anybody ever has those kind of feelings, hey, fucking reach out to a friend. If you don't want to reach out to a friend, fucking call the hotlines. You know what I mean? Because you matter to somebody. We all matter. You know what I mean?
Simon, thank you, Ranting. I appreciate you, bro.
No problem, man.
All right. You have a good night.
You guys later.
Thanks, man.
Dang, I never knew that. See, that's something we don't know about people, you know? Like, you never know what they're thinking.
But I'm very happy to see how much he's evolved, how much he's bettered himself. I mean, I see him, I'm like, wow, this guy's he's really doing it. I need to get on that level. Most Hated Native, thank you for calling back, bro.
Okay, I'm here. Hold on. I'm gonna go on the hallway so I can fucking talk to you.
It's the skinwalkers, homie. The skinwalkers are blocking your signal.
Okay, I'm going outside, so I'm away from that shit. I'm here. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's NORBEEZ?
That's me here, and then with Marvelous also. Does that make sense?
Oh. No, it didn't. But anyways, hey, man, I love you guys' content. I tap in each and every day, and I hit that like button as soon as I tap in. And I'm I really want to talk with you guys, but I'm gonna save that for another time. All right, when I got something that makes more sense than I am right now. Okay.
I appreciate you, man.
Can you understand?
Definitely. Thank you.
I love you guys, man. I love you, Marv. I love NORBEEZ. I love you guys, man. And I tap in each and every day, man, that you guys have content. All right.
Hey, thank you, bro. We send our love and respects back to you, bro.
Most definitely.
All right.
Thank you.
Damia.
That sucks his signal, huh?
Yeah, but you know,
Might be
shout out to him though. Well, shout out to Most Hated because I know he's on the live chat also. He participates and just to know that he called out of all these months, maybe a years that he been on the live chat and to finally call us. You know, I appreciate that because honestly, you know, it is tough to just pick up the phone, call, and talk to us.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different type of interaction as it is with the live chat. Speaking of the live chat, shout out to the live chat right now. We appreciate all 268 of you, especially the only 103 that hit the like button.
Oh man.
Caller, you are on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth and your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, NORBEEZ.
Oh no.
Hey, sexy, what's up?
What you doing?
I'm right here sitting in front of Marvelous, doing the Marvelous Show. Do you have any thoughts on what he asked? Was anybody's anybody in your life impact you in a very positive way?
Okay, NORBEEZ.
Nah, I'm just playing. It's me, Sela. Fuck with you, NORBEEZ.
You know what? I thought it was somebody else. Oh, damn.
You didn't recognize Sela? I recognize Sela.
You didn't recognize that.
On some real shit, like on some homie shit, on some real shit, I just want to say shout out to you and Marv, dog, for everything you guys do, homie, keeping the show going and, showing a lot of love to everybody and, just you guys being you, dog, and for everybody out there, fuck the haters as always. From my video to Marvelous video, you already know where it's at, homie. You know how we be, how we do it. And, I just wanted to give you guys a shout out, dog, because, you guys make the show, homie. And, you guys are really solid ass people, dog. So I just want to give my love and extend my love to you guys, and like the last caller that was talking about, about killing himself and everything. Like, hey, there's a lot of us homies out there that are willing to, give an ear to listen, homie. And so anybody ever needs somebody to talk to, as a homeboy, I'm always here for you guys. And like I said, vice versa to everybody else and everybody in the chat. So I just want to call in and just give you guys your appraisal for both you guys, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
Definitely,
you, Buddha.
man.
You're
Definitely.
you're a real one, homie.
Hell yeah.
I got a huge amount of respect for you, dog. Thank you so much for that call, homie.
Most definitely appreciate
And
it.
you already know what it is, dog. And Marvelous, I got nothing but much love for you, homie. Be ready Wednesday, homie, because I got my list ready, homie.
I got you, carnal. I got you. I got you.
All right, you guys have a good night, homie.
You too.
Stella.
You know what that call made me feel like? Like I was on the phone with Moreno.
Don't say
Doesn't he
that.
sound?
Oh,
Doesn't he sound like?
You're really trying to,
I'm just saying, man.
bring me down, bro.
No, I'm not,
Trying to
man.
bring me down.
Anyways, I appreciate all you guys.
R.I.P. to Moreno.
calling in. Rest in peace to Moreno.
Big EASTSIDE Moreno. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where you're calling from tonight.
NORBEEZ, you never called back.
Oh, what the heck?
You never what? And that's why I never called back.
Man,
Hang up
what's
on
up with you?
people.
What's up with you getting all these calls tonight, NORBEEZ?
I know.
This was supposed to be serious, man.
I don't know what to tell you, Marvelous.
You famous, man.
No. Shout out to all 109 people that hit the like button. Shout out to all 260 people on here.
Appreciate you.
If you could do us a favor, hit that like button. That would be greatly appreciated right now.
What else we got?
We got this. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
My name is Daniel. I'm originally from San Diego, but I just moved to Compton, actually. But this question, I'm watching you guys live right now on YouTube, but the question is to Marvelous. It's way off subject about what everybody's been talking about, but a while back, I want to say, I don't know how many years ago it was, but I've been watching or keeping up with Marvelous since that whole Iron Jacket bullshit happened.
Oof.
Anyhow, I had seen that Marvelous had posted a picture of his mother and, what, where she was from or whatever, but it's crazy because it's a small world because, like I said, I'm from San Diego, but half of my family is from North Hollywood. And they're from the same area that Marvelous' mother was from. And I don't know, it's just a trip, and then I had seen like a video on Instagram. I was scrolling, and I think I sent Marvelous the video, but I don't think he's seen it. But it was a video, and I think it had his mother in it. So I don't know if he wants to respond to that.
Oh yeah, what's your Instagram, home? Or can he text you? You could text your number, right?
Yeah, text this number. That
after you ask your question when you're done, bro, text this thing and give me your Instagram because you're probably in the spam list, homie. There's hundreds of messages in the spam that I haven't seen, bro, at all. So there's like 3 spam lists. So my apologies if I didn't get a reply to you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. No, I figured you guys or you were busy, whatever. But no, it's just a small world. I was tripping out because I seen you post that picture. I was like, oh shit. Well, my family's from the same neighborhood or whatever. So that's about it. But shout out to you guys. I'll be keeping up with you guys and
thank you, man.
Keep it up.
I appreciate that, man.
We sure will.
No,
Thanks.
that's for sure. Yeah.
All right.
I thought he was gonna say something about San Diego because Iron Jacket his brothers in San Diego is a lawyer.
Oh,
did you see that whole thing?
No. I think you told me about his family.
Yeah, his mom was.
I think they hit you up, right?
Yeah, his mom was afraid for his life. And it's not. I mean, it would suck to drag her in there, but she was trying to explain, about his. So I don't even want to bring this for.
Yeah, let's not bring him up. He loves it.
Yeah.
You say his name.
Oh. Was that it or what? Come on, we need another caller, NORBEEZ.
All right. Well,
You know what? Let's call your parents. I want to talk to them.
yeah, we're not doing that.
Why not, man?
No, we're not.
Why not? You would you ever bring them in for an interview?
Nah, probably not.
Why, NORBEEZ?
I'm a very private person. That's why.
Man, you suck, fool.
What can I say? Privacy means a lot to
They
me.
probably have so much to say. You know why you don't want me to interview them? Because
That's why
you
I
were
say
probably a brat.
That's why I say it.
That's
why
why.
I'm here. I'm the representation right here.
Yeah, right.
I am the
You probably used to get in trouble a lot, and you don't want those stories being told.
I'm the real prophet.
You're awful.
You know
fool.
what?
You're gonna have people making all kinds of memes of
But
you.
you know why I said that? Because trip up. Because I told you the story, right, about Fernando Venezuela.
You tell me a lot of stories.
Well, I tell you the one about Fernando
You're
Venezuela.
full of stories.
But I told you, did I tell you that one?
What? He's your uncle. He baptized you. What?
No. That one night.
He's from your tribe. That
Like,
one night. With him.
One night, when I went to go to do one of the shows for Tony A,
Mhm.
and I was just sitting there as I usually do, and I talked to him because where he sits there, and I tell him, hey, bro, how do you feel? What do you think? Fernando Venezuela just like.
Thank you. We're saved by a call. Go ahead.
Right, hey, you're looking. Caller, you're on Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Your name and where you calling from. Please make sure you're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth.
Bueno, soy el papá de NORBEEZ.
Hola, papá.
Tell him. Papá de NORBEEZ.
¿Estás bien? ¿Ya comiste?
Imagine that.
Oh, you know what? I think the call just dropped.
Oh man, call him back, man. That was funny as shit.
Or he hanged up. I can't tell.
He didn't hang up, homie. The line's still open. I can see it.
Oh, no, look, he hanged up.
Stop lying to the people.
Oh, yeah, he hanged up. He hanged up.
He was laughing too hard.
But anyway, okay, so
Damn.
so I was just doing a regular night, like any other night before the show. I really want to say.
Good.
Caller, you're on the
Thank you, caller, for saving us.
You're on the Marvelous Mind Show. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Hi, man. My name is Jose. I'm calling from El Monte.
Shout out to El Monte.
I had a question for Maravilloso.
Go ahead, homie.
Hey, man, why when NORBEEZ got fucked out, you didn't help him out? You didn't do nothing about it.
You know why? You want? Can I tell the story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna tell the whole story, NORBEEZ. I won't tell the whole story. So, anyways, people that don't even know this whole story. So one day, my camera guys, right? My camera guys were getting harassed by this dude, and this dude swore he's political out here, homie. And he's not. He just swear. And if I mention his name,
Wait, you know what? Let's not get into it.
No, I am gonna get. No, you said I'm not gonna say his name. Don't trip.
You know what? No, because then he's gonna make more content out of it.
Nobody knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, they know who you're talking about.
No, they don't know who I'm talking about. The story, fool. You don't even know what I'm gonna say right now. I'm telling them how it all started.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let me say my story on my show, homie. So, anyways. So this is how it started, and a lot of people don't know the backstory to a lot of these things that happen. So NORBEEZ was getting disrespected by another content creator, right? And NORBEEZ wanted to squash that shit like a man. So this vato, who thinks he's somebody out here, he said, "I can do it, you know, and I'll do this and that and that and this, and then you guys can both squash your pedo, whatever." And so they agreed on this. They agreed on this meeting. NORBEEZ was the only man to show up. He showed up to this meeting to squash this beef with this other dude. And so the other dude didn't.
I respect that.
Yeah. So the other dude didn't show up. I give it to NORBEEZ. The other vato didn't show up. NORBEEZ showed up.
So he put up by himself. I respect that to the fullest.
Yeah. So the other dude says, you know what? Even so he didn't show up, I'm gonna give you my word that this fool won't speak on you, make up videos, and you guys both take your videos down, whoop-de-whoop. So that was the agreement. Later on that evening, this other content creator posted up videos talking masa about my camera guy right here, NORBEEZ, you know, and the other homie that works here too. So So NORBEEZ tells the guy, "Hey, what happened? I thought it was squashed. I I thought that you spoke to these dudes, and your word, you said, these vatos wouldn't disrespect you. You know what I mean? And they're disrespecting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my content back up. Since it's fair ground. You know what I mean? Well, this guy decides to get crazy with NORBEEZ over the phone, and make threats to him and my other camera dude. They're not gang members, you know what I mean? They're regular casual dudes, and for him to threaten people that I consider my friends, homie, it's not gonna happen. So
man,
you know what I mean? So I have a little pep talk, and I tell him, hey, homie, don't ever it doesn't matter if the vatos from my barrio, anybody disrespect you, and especially behind a phone, homie, or a camera. Don't ever let them disrespect you, and you stand your ground. Well, at that time, another dude was talking shit, and NORBEEZ, not being a gang member, NORBEEZ not from a barrio, thought he can go. He got invited over there to talk. He thought he was gonna go over there and talk. So he hits me up. Last minute, I'm at Home Depot shopping, homie. I'm out buying something at Home Depot, and NORBEEZ hits me up. Hey, I'm about to have a conversation with somebody, and the rest of the story goes with the rest of the story. He was already there. I didn't get to go with him. You know what I mean? I would have thought about something a little bit more wiser than to be on a bunch of cameras right there in front of everybody. But he thought he was gonna go for a conversation, and he ended up getting cheap shotted, and that's cool. Whatever happened. Like I said, he's not a gang member.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Man, the other fool's a lab for cheap shotting them, man.
Yeah, and NORBEEZ showed up. You know what I mean? So I give it to NORBEEZ.
Yeah, man, I respect that as a man. You showed up and you handled it. But getting cheap shot, man, that's some level shit right there.
That was some level shit.
Yeah,
that really was.
But
I mean, that was some level move, bro. Because if you're gonna go at it with somebody, like y'all both got to be ready at the same time. I'm not gonna cheap chop nobody. That's some level,
Yeah, don't say, oh, come on, let's talk, and then boom. You know what I mean? Like, you can say, let's go around the corner, let's get down. Then, okay, then I know what to expect. But don't say, invite the person over for a conversation and then not have the conversation, homie. But, it was all on the pep talk that NORBEEZ and I had at my house. Right, NORBEEZ?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was funny. That was
and it's true. Thank you for that question, homie, because, and this is with everybody. This question pertains not just this situation, but it pertains to everybody that you have in your circle. Because if you have somebody, if you consider somebody in your circle, homie, the minute they look weak out there, they make you look weak. And I don't want that.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Yeah, man. Like everything, the people that be around you,
Yeah.
Like it shows who you are, at the end of the day,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, but I appreciate your question, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, and sorry for asking you that, man. I just wanted to,
it's all good.
Because I did a lot of content and shit, and I was like, nah, man, Maravilloso's not like that, man. Like, like I heard about you,
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, nah, man, he's with it, like he wouldn't let shit like that happen. But yeah, man. Well, thanks for letting us know, the true story,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. NORBEEZ's probably gonna write a book. There's so many stories.
Oh, I know.
There's a situation with Savage Studios. He's not here no more, or can't defend himself. But man, his girl called the cops on me, homie, when I pulled up to his Airbnb over here downtown, partying, disrespecting me online. He disrespected me online, calling me all kinds of things out my name, and saying his 2-5 gang and all this and that. And then when I do pull up, you're gonna let your girl call the cops on me, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes. The car show incident, another thing that happened. I'm not even gonna get into all the drama, bro. But it's a lot. The internet, bro. The internet can run
false news, man. You can post anything you want on there, bro. People will believe it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, true. Hey, I appreciate your call, though.
Thank you,
homie.
man.
Thank you.
All right, man. When I'm not you, have a good one.
You too, homie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, you should do that book, NORBEEZ.
Oh,
imagine how many. Because look at the time you're in. Look at everything that you've witnessed, bro.
A lot. A lot of this whole we were in it, especially with all this beef stuff in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's still there. People are still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Caller, you're on. Wait, is this Most Hated Native?
I'm his homeboy. He introduced me to you guys tonight.
Oh, what's up, bro? Shout out to Most Hated. Thank you. Thank him for us. For
Yeah. A fan coming from South Dakota.
That's what's up, man. Thank you. Do you have a question or something that you want to ask?
No, I'm just I got introduced, and then I'm just calling in to show love. Yeah, calling in to show love, and you just showing me what you guys are about, and man, mad love, man.
Hey,
thank you. You guys speak real. You guys speak knowledge.
I appreciate you, bro.
For real.
And nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thank him for introducing you to us. We appreciate him.
Yeah. You got a new fan tonight.
That's what's up, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
And I'm gonna call you guys, and then much love, much respect.
Right back at you, bro.
All right. One.
Later, man.
Yeah, later.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate when people share us.
Hey, did he say one right now? He said one?
One?
Did he say one?
I don't know.
What I'm asking is because some people say one love, and when they say goodbye, they say, all right, one.
I don't know if he did said that.
I thought that's
because I don't. Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show tonight. Please make sure you're not on Bluetooth or speakerphone. Your name and where are you calling from?
This is NORBEEZ hermano.
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Well, why are you calling the show tonight?
Just want to put you on blast. You're not from. You're from El Salvador. Stop lying.
That was it.
Shout out to Brad Pitbull.
Dang, man, you got a lot of love tonight.
I'm pretty sure he clicked on himself.
All right, that was the last caller, man.
All right, yeah, okay, you're the guy that was the last call. Thank you to everybody that gave us a call tonight and participated. Thank you to everybody in the community post that participated. We appreciate you guys.
Man, thank you. Yeah, thank you for all the calls, man. All the women that called to talk to NORBEEZ tonight.
Hey.
That was funny. All right. Well, did you say all the super chats, right?
Yes. Well, actually, let me double check that to make sure and nothing else came through the line.
Hey,
yeah, you're right.
So Wednesday we got the oldie show, and then Thursday, hopefully I could get some editing done. JEDI, hopefully I could get some editing done, or NORBEEZ, for Thursday to drop that reptilian video and show you all the content that I got. You guys are gonna want to see it because I got a lot of stuff, man.
Hey,
let me see. NORBEEZ, any last words on tonight's show?
Oh, well, before we go, shout out to Truth Hurts, our token white guy. He puts on his super chat. He says NORBEEZ loves his parents. He's even wearing his dad's clothes. He actually does have one like this, but
does he?
Yeah.
NORBEEZ.
Shout out to Puma.
NORBEEZ, you think I'm being serious, fool? I know how freaking private you are.
When you say like
but
that,
we can't, I can't take your parents out for dinner or something? You're like that? I'm not a real friend to you, NORBEEZ? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know what
look at you stuttering.
I don't know what that is. But for the most part, I mean, I can only say none of my friends have ever seen my parents. So don't feel bad that you don't.
You know what? You're probably a reptilian, fool. You probably, I don't know about you. What did you do to your parents? Somebody call in a welfare check on NORBEEZ parents. Please, we need to know that they're still here because this was too top secret, man.
All right, so guys, well, hopefully, either me or Jedi could get the editing done.
Don't change the subject. Don't even change the subject, fool. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Welfare check.
What are we doing?
I'm asking you the last words for on tonight's show.
Oh, okay. So
get it together.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody that gave the call. They're still trying to call us. That's it for the number. Let me take the number down. That's probably why you're still calling. But shout out to everybody that joined us tonight. We appreciate it, and it was a good show. We talked about a lot of topics as per usual, and I think like some of the callers said, we do tend to put out good knowledge and like speak on things. Things that that do affect us, not stupid shit like, oh, somebody, this person said this person said that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me react to this guy. Let me react to this person and that. And, you know, we generally, as far as we generally don't do reactions or,
right.
you know, try to speak on anybody, because for the most part, what good does that do for our community?
Let them fall on their own.
Let them fall on their own. And then for the most part, they have, and unfortunately, you know, they do have an audience, and I think that does a lot more damage to our community. But then again, who knows? Maybe they're weeding out the bad one, and you know, they could keep them, because a lot of our people are pushing for a movement, pushing to be better, pushing to be stronger, and pushing to take back what is ours, which is these lands. And shout out to our people for procreating, because that's one of the most important things that we're doing right now is procreating. The Jews are doing it like crazy. They're doing it like rabbits right now. They're trying to get our numbers. They can't, unfortunately, because, you know, we've been here before them. And shout out, and I say this because last week a report said that a new report came out about the birth rate here, that it's going down. And this old man said he blames the anyway, but they do say that it's worrisome about the birth rate, and it's interesting because they don't really say which race they're talking about. They're just generalizing, just saying the birth rate is going down. But as you can see, a lot of our people are having babies left and right, and for the most part, in 20 years, we will be the super majority, not just the big majority, but the super majority, where you're gonna see all of us everywhere. It's gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna cover all these lands that rightfully belongs to us.
Okay, can I say something now? You're done?
Yes.
Okay, my apologies. And I got to apologize before I say this, but you know I'm blunt. I know you guys feel like I'm always, you know, picking on NORBEEZ, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just I hear certain things, and I gotta confront it. So that's cool what NORBEEZ is saying, and that's beautiful, our population on the rise, right? But what is our population without education?
Yeah, you got me there.
So you could have as many people as you want. You could have thousands of Mexica warriors, Pura Pecha, everywhere, North American Indians, you know? You could have so many people, but if these people don't know their culture, what good are those people? They're not going to be worth anything. They're going to be more of your people, of your bloodline, indoctrinated into the system. So what is it going to be good for? Nothing. Just a bunch of Mexicanos walking around with no knowledge. A bunch of people from El Salvador that don't know where they come from. Honduras, Cuba, Colombia, Panama, Peru, you know, Belize. You're going to have a bunch of raza that are just out here like ants. Don't know where their colonies at. They don't know where their people are at. They've lost their heritage. They've lost their ways, you know, and that's the more important thing. You know, you could have 10 warriors that know their culture, that know how to make weaponry, you know, that know their land, their trees, their herbs, their dance. They know where they come from, and they're going to be the strongest people. To give you another example, since you guys like watching movies, you take the movie 300. They fought everybody. They fought all these other tribes that came at them because they knew who they were. They knew their tribe. They knew their lineage. Their men were warriors, and their women were traditional women, you know, and they protected them. So that's what's important. You know, this conversation was important for me tonight because when I picture things and people could say, oh, well, you know, you're thinking in the past or nothing like that. You guys already know what I think about the past. But we've lost our ways of communication in a tribal sense. Our dreams aren't spoken about. We don't communicate with other people. We're jealous of other people. We don't want nobody to ever grow bigger than us. You know what I mean? We'll help you, but just don't get bigger than me, because then you become my enemy. Everybody loves you until you become their competition. Remember that. Everybody loves you until you become their competition. And we shouldn't be competing with each other. We should be acknowledging each other and representing each other properly and learning from each other. We should be communicating with each other. If my family hasn't taught me oral history or traditions, then I'm going to depend on your family that most likely suffered that great migration on the search for Aslan. You know, peace, happiness, tranquility. I want to learn. I want to know your story. What did your tias tell you? How do you make this recipe? Can you show me how to make a tamale? Can you show me anything? You know what I mean? Anything. A recipe, how to dress, what type of linens to wear, how to conduct myself. I'm depending on you when you see my kids out there to raise them. I'm depending on you to discipline them. I know I'm their father. I know they have a mother, but you're a tribal member too. And if they need a correction, correct them. If they need to be taught something, teach them. If they need to be protected, protect them. That's what this is about. This is our indigenous ways that we're trying to bring back. We've lost it. You consider yourself a single family unit and just your household, but you're forgetting that there's tribal members everywhere that grew up the same way you did, that have cora, heart, love, like you do. They will do anything to protect their kids. Let's start protecting each other as a tribe. Let's start teaching each other as a tribe. Let's start growing as a tribe. And then we can multiply. Learn who you are first. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So anyways, I appreciate you. I hope that you got something from this tonight.
Hey.
You know, I hope you get something from this show every night or every time you watch it or whatever. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you to NORBEEZ. I appreciate you, Jedi. All of you in the chat, you are what makes this show, you know?
Most definitely, most definitely.
Don't be just a person that's taking up space. Don't make your time here be wasteful. Make every day have a meaning. Learn something every day and teach that to your tribal members.
And don't fight. Find some common ground and work with that.
Appreciate you.
Because all that does is divide us. Thank you to all. Thank you to you, Marvelous. See you guys Wednesday.